Swarm, armed with value in order to drive meaningful client relationships. What I mean by that is that when you reach out to an organization that you want to build a relationship with, oftentimes you go after a certain title. You might go after a C-suite member, CEO, CFO, some senior VPs, and you reach out to a handful of people. And typically when you do that, you are trying to deliver some kind of message. I think often as sellers, we go in with, hey, we can do all of these things. This is why you should talk to me. But instead of that, go in with the mindset of unique value that you could bring to the table. You're the X factor. Showing that you know something about what that organization is grappling with or what's going on in their industry. Asking for feedback, asking for, hey, this is a challenge I've seen that other folks in your industry are dealing with. How are you attacking this? Or specifically, if it's somebody that's already investing with your organization, going in and saying, hey, I know that you invest today in our organization, in our solution set. I'd love to bring some of the resources that you're entitled to the table. Who's going to say no to that? Taking that approach, coming armed with value right out of the gate to get to the table is what starts conversations. And swarm is important because you're not necessarily going to get a meeting with your C-suite target every single time right out of the gate. However, if you build momentum and you connect with a lot of meaningful people and develop relationships around the people that you want to meet with or the person you want to meet with, you'll get there. I'll give you an example. At one point, I developed a very strong relationship with an organization. I had hundreds of first-degree LinkedIn connections within this organization. Furthermore, I had reached out to 600 people in that organization on LinkedIn to develop some of the conversations. I was able to get one C-level person to respond to me on LinkedIn, and I was in his office the following week. Developed a very strong rapport and relationship and got in at an opportune time. But the other piece is that because of some of those connections and reaching out, I was able to meet people across the business. They were a multifaceted, multi-tiered organization. We did an executive briefing with this organization, and as part of this brief, there were a lot of conceptual things being bandied around. What was amazing to me is they kept saying, well, hey, if we prove this out, maybe we'll introduce you to this person or to this group. I knew those folks, and I was able to say, that sounds fantastic. I'm glad that you see the value here. In fact, I already have a relationship with this person and this group. And I can tell you, this is some of the initiative that I know that they're working on that we felt we were going to be able to help with. It puts you in a position of strength, puts you in the driver's seat, and you can control the controllables. If you control who you're reaching out to and you create relationships across the business, it's going to, for lack of a better word, helps you spread your tentacles and ensure that you are influencing, because your intel will grow, your influence will grow, and your momentum will soar, because you will truly have relationships across the business that are impactful. If you swarm and you bring value with you, you control the quality of your message and the quantity of the people you're reaching out with, your probability of success goes up exponentially. Right now, it's Q1. It's prospecting time. This is when you need to be reaching out to start conversations. And instead of reaching out to 1, 2, 5, 10 people in an organization, reach out to hundreds. Your probability of success will go up infinitely. And with conversations comes pipeline. With pipeline comes greater probability of hitting your goals and of meaningful relationships with those people and those organizations going forward. Happy selling. Make it a great day. Thanks for watching.